Hi, I'm Shelby Thompson, and this is my Module 1 introduction video for EDL 850. As I said, my name is Shelby Thompson. I teach 7th and 8th grade social studies, but next year I'm moving to teaching English language arts. I just finished my 4th year of teaching at BlueStem USD 205. We're a large 2A, so I have about 75 students that I see on a day-to-day basis. Our buildings are combined, so we have a middle school and high school building. And here in the corner, you see a picture of my fiance and our two dogs, Charlie and Gavin. We're getting married next June. And then up in the corner is the top right-hand corner is the Bluestem B for my school. If I had to reflect on my administration and school board in regards to school law, I would say my superintendent and principal are very knowledgeable and they pass that on to our school board. Our school board is very supportive. They take a lot of what our superintendent says and go on that. Our board doesn't have a very high turnover rate. We keep a lot of the same board members year to year. And they pretty much give us whatever they need and back us completely. They love seeing things that teachers are doing in the classroom, and they like being very participatory in that realm. We do have a resource officer that splits time between our junior, senior high school and our elementary building, and he helps a lot with bigger law enforcement type things. I know that my principal relies heavily on him when he needs somebody for a second opinion or to bounce ideas off of, or hey, should we do this, or that kind of thing. But my principal is also very proactive. He tries to make sure that he stays ahead of problems or things that may happen. But student safety and students are always what come first in our school. Just this year, we changed around how our building is, so our office could be in the front, so that way it would be a more safe approach so that we see people coming into our building. And also we have been receiving ALICE training, which is active shooter training, which I think is pretty progressive for a district our size. And so that just shows that they're taking into consideration safety for everyone. My personal knowledge about school law is pretty lacking, I would say, but I would just try to make sure that I use common sense and the golden rule. Like, I ask myself if I need to use something, hey, would I want, if I had kids, would I want my kids to see this? Or if I made this, would I let teachers use it? Or like just making sure that I am using those licensure rules when I'm using educational material. And social media is such a big thing nowadays, and I think that's where there's a lot of gray area there with use of social media within schools. And I just try to make sure that I use the golden rule and like common sense with that, making sure that I'm being a good role model for my students with use of social media. So my improvement plan, what I would think that I need to do to better improve my knowledge of school law is to look at our board policy handbook deeply. I've read it, but it's been a while and I haven't like dug deep into it. I would also keep up to date with the current law issues by subscribing to an educational law pamphlet. Our principal used to send out a pamphlet that had like situational, circumstantial case studies about school laws and what you would do or what happened in those case studies. So something like that to better acquaint myself with school law issues. And of course, I would take in as much as I can through this course so that I can learn more about school law and what that entails being an administrator. Of course, I need to give credit. I used Slides Carnival for this presentation, and they also use the photographs by Unsplash, and the watercolors are by Graphic Burger. I'm guessing that's how you say that. But most of all, thank you guys. I can't wait to learn more about you and from you, and to learn more within this course. Thanks.